Do you feel your career is nearing the finish line?
I think,
Man.
I've been in professional boxing since I was 15 years old.
Wow.
Almost 18 years in fighting in a professional.
He's a man of his word, because I remember in 2018 when he did the deal, the 5-year deal, I asked you, like, how much longer you want to fight? Is this 5-year deal done with the zone? And you said,
I think it's gonna be enough. A lot of years in boxing and accomplish a lot of things, and then I need to enjoy my life with my family and everything. But it's time. Yo creo que I think it's time, and it's sad to hear.
Canelo Alvarez, the reigning champion of super middleweight boxing, has stirred the fight world with recent reports surfacing about his health. His intense and contentious victory over David Benavidez in May 2024 sparked discussions about his well-being. However, it was his subsequent bout against the formidable Jaime Munguia in September that truly captured attention. The Munguia fight evolved into a grueling battle, with both fighters exchanging punishing blows throughout the 12 rounds. Fans were kept on the edge of their seats, though concern for the fighters' welfare grew palpable. Despite the intense contest, Canelo emerged triumphant by a narrow split decision. Yet, footage of the fight revealed a worrying decline in his reflexes and overall sharpness. This, combined with the visible toll the fight took on him, prompted Canelo's team to arrange a series of comprehensive medical tests.
That he's one of the best. He's one of the best. We was able to come together and not. We didn't come together when we wanted to, but we was able to come together and get the fans a hell of a fight.
The results of these examinations have unveiled a troubling reality. Doctors have reportedly detected signs of neurological damage, casting a somber shadow over Canelo's future in the ring. While the exact extent of the damage remains undisclosed, it's significant enough to raise serious doubts about his safety in continuing boxing. Canelo himself has remained understandably tight-lipped about the situation. In a recent interview, he acknowledged experiencing lingering effects from the Munguia fight, but downplayed the severity of the diagnosis. "Sure, I took some punishment in there," he conceded. "Every fighter does. I'm a warrior, and I'll bounce back." These doctors are just being cautious. However, Canelo's bravado cannot disguise the underlying concern. The fire that once blazed brightly in his eyes now seems dimmed. The history of boxing is rife with tragic tales of fighters who ignored warning signs, continuing to compete well past their prime, ultimately paying a heavy price for their audacity. The boxing community stands united in its apprehension for Canelo. Trainers, fighters, and fans alike urge him to prioritize his health. Canelo has achieved legendary status, remarked his longtime trainer, Eddie Rosso. He doesn't need to prove anything more. His health is paramount. If the doctors advise caution, he needs to heed it. News of Canelo's potential retirement has sent shockwaves through the boxing world. He is not merely a champion. He is a global icon who has transcended the sport, headlining mega events.
Living in LA, and they would have to almost like put string on him to make sure he didn't travel too far away from the house. Like, he would get lost on his block. He didn't know what was going on. His brain is just gone. It's just gone.
Yeah, the price they pay, man.
It's the craziest price.
Chance at greatness.
The craziest price, and you never know when you've crossed the line.
Canelo's ability to generate massive pay-per-view numbers and thrust boxing back into the mainstream consciousness is undeniable. His potential absence would leave a significant void in the sport. While the upcoming generation of fighters shows promise, none have captured the public's imagination quite like Canelo. Boxing needs Canelo, insists rising star Demetrius Andrade. He's an inspiration to so many, but not at the expense of his health. There's a whole life outside the ring. The coming weeks and months will be critical for Canelo. He faces further evaluation and the daunting task of making a difficult decision: prioritize his health and potentially step away from the sport he loves, or risk further damage for one last shot at glory. Canelo's legacy is already secure. He's a multiple division world champion, a pay-per-view superstar, and a true legend of the sport. Yet the most crucial fight of his career might not take place in the ring. It could be the battle for his long-term health and well-being. The entire boxing world holds its breath, hoping Canelo makes the right choice.
Sure. Everybody admits it. Everybody's scared of him. He dominates everybody. He's won like 50 plus matches in a row,
Now,
which
why
is
would
unheard
a
of.
guy like that not go UFC? Because of the drug testing?
No, because he could go to ONE FC. He could go to one of these organizations that doesn't test like that. But I think because he's not a striker and
He's going to announce his next fight or two. I think he's going to say that he's going to fight Terence Crawford and David Benavidez, and then he's going to retire. I don't know why I have that feeling, but I can just see Canelo fighting 1 or 2 more fights and then just riding off to the sunset. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better ending for Canelo if that's how he ended his career. So I think that's what's going to happen, but I'm really excited and curious what he's going to say tomorrow. So let me know what you guys think.
Alright guys, we got some breaking news as Canelo will make an important announcement about his career live on Mexican TV channel Azteca on Tuesday. Is Canelo retiring? Is Canelo going to give us his last 2-3 fights announced already? We'll find out on Tuesday. But Bud Crawford has been seen sparring undefeated super middleweight Lester Martinez. So is Canelo and Bud happening next? Now I doubt Canelo will retire. He still has probably a good 2 to 3 more fights left in him. Super fights at that to make him super money. But I really hope we get a David Benavidez fight. If Canelo retires without fighting David Benavidez, that's going to be the craziest duck of him.
Canelo Alvarez, the undisputed super middleweight king, faces a crucial juncture. After a punishing bout with Jaime Munguia in September 2024, medical tests revealed neurological damage, clouding his fighting future. Despite triumph, the toll is evident. Canelo, known for resilience, now confronts a formidable adversary, his own health.
brain damage. That looks terrible. That looks like someone could get knocked unconscious. Oh my God, that's such a cheap shot.
Yeah, for sure. It's just straight sucker punching.
It's totally sucker punching.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Canelo Alvarez has endured blows from elite fighters, emerging victorious each time. However, the Munguia fight signaled a shift. His once lightning-fast reflexes appeared sluggish, and the precision in his punches slightly off. Canelo acknowledged the toll of time, and the recent medical diagnosis serves as a sobering reality check. While the extent of the damage remains unclear, caution is advised. The boxing world stands united in concern for Canelo's health. His trainer, Eddie Reynosa, emphasized that Canelo is more than just a fighter.
Now you got a guy as smart as Canelo who can land that boom, who understands how to set up these young guys. You know, that's what it is. He's fighting Munguia because he was forced to, in my opinion. This is my opinion. I might be wrong. He was forced to fight Munguia. He didn't want to do no business with no damn Golden Boy, but he was forced to do it because of the money. You know, the big thing going on with Amazon Prime, all of that. Like, they got Amazon Prime because of Canelo. You know, we need you to fight, and we need you to fight somebody because we need to hit it out the park.
He's akin to a son to me, and his well-being is paramount. Even the slightest risk must preclude his return to the ring. This decision weighs heavily on Canelo. He's a competitor who thrives on the crowd's energy and the adrenaline of battle. Walking away from the sport he loves at the pinnacle of his career would demand an immense sacrifice. Boxing is my essence, Canelo confides. It courses through my veins. Stepping into that ring, feeling the lights, the fervor, there's nothing comparable. Yet, there's a life beyond the ring. A wife, a daughter, responsibilities that beckon. Canelo's legacy is indisputable. He's conquered multiple divisions, become a pay-per-view sensation, and etched his name in boxing lore. But now, the fight for his health looms as his most crucial. There's immense pressure, Canelo admits, from the fans, from within, from everyone urging me to continue. But I must consider more than just myself. It's about my future, my family's. The upcoming weeks and months will be pivotal. Canelo must undergo thorough evaluation and confront the toughest decision of his career. Chase one final shot at glory, risking further damage, or prioritize his health and exit while on top. The fearless fighter now confronts a different fear, the uncertainty of what lies ahead. Yet amidst the uncertainty, one certainty remains. The boxing world anxiously awaits, hoping Canelo chooses wisely for his well-being and his future.
A lot of people are talking to you about your future, but you have more fights behind you than ahead of you. So have you started thinking about your legacy, your long-term legacy, and what you want that to be?
I don't know.
What do you want? You're not
I
there yet?
I don't think I'm not thinking about that yet. So I don't know.
Like that, Canelo. Why does it seem like you're not cherry picking opponents? You'll just fight anybody. What is it about you that gives you that mindset?
It's because I love boxing. That's why I love boxing. I love challenge. I love feel that adrenaline. You know? I feel I need to accomplish everything to be in the books of history of boxing. That's why I'm here. So, and I love what I do.
You know, I was going to ask you about retirement. Not that you're still absolutely incredible, but you've accomplished everything. How much longer do you think you will do this, Canelo?
The recent announcement regarding Canelo Alvarez's potential retirement due to neurological concerns has sent shockwaves through the boxing world. This news deeply resonated with boxing legends who have witnessed Canelo's rise to dominance. The concern for his health was palpable, yet so was the respect for the difficult decision he faces. Oscar de la Hoya, Canelo's former promoter and a boxing legend, expressed heartfelt concern, stating, "Canelo is like a younger brother to me." De la Hoya emphasized the importance of prioritizing health beyond boxing, drawing from his own experience of retiring due to vision problems. Mexican boxing icon Julio Cesar Chavez Sr. echoed De La Hoya's sentiments, emphasizing that even champions like Canelo must know when to walk away to protect their health and legacy. Floyd Mayweather Jr., Canelo's rival and another boxing legend, acknowledged Canelo's warrior spirit, but emphasized the importance of being smart and listening to medical advice. As debates rage within the boxing community, Bernard Hopkins suggests exploring alternative paths in the sport to mitigate risks to Canelo's health. Ultimately, the question remains, will Canelo prioritize his health and cement his legacy as a wise champion? Time will tell, but one thing is certain, Canelo Alvarez's legacy as a boxing great is already secure.
Never ran from anybody, had completely respected the sport of boxing, was an ultimate champion, and I have to tell you, one of the nicest human beings you'll ever meet on the planet Earth. I mean, when people, I want to just say this real quick because I know we got.
Never say no, but right now it's not in my future. No, not right now. Maybe
it's all about legacy now.
Yeah, it's all about legacy right now. But you never know.
What do you have to do, Canelo, to be considered the greatest boxer of all time? What is that? Can you reach that level? Can you accomplish that?
Things like this, no, fight different. When you see in the past, the best fighter go up and down in weight class and beat all the champions, is I think nobody, right? And I try to do my best for boxing, for me, for my legacy, and keep doing that, right? Fight the best, fight the fights the people want, and that's it.
This story traces a path from the dusty streets of Guadalajara, Mexico, to the dazzling lights of Las Vegas, embodying relentless dedication, unwavering passion, and the ascent of a young boy into a global boxing icon. Canelo's journey commenced at the age of 11 in a small town in Jalisco, where boxing wasn't merely a sport, but a way of life. Inspired by his brother Rigoberto, already a professional boxer, Canelo recognized his own calling early on. Under the guidance of trainer Chapo Rosso, Canelo's exceptional talent flourished, marked by a unique blend of power, speed, and determination. From the outset, he exhibited a fiery spirit and an insatiable hunger for improvement. By the age of 15, he turned professional, swiftly garnering attention with his fiery red hair, earning him the nickname Canelo, reflecting his Mexican heritage and spirited nature. His early career saw a whirlwind of victories, each win fueling his ambition further. By 20, he clinched his first world title, catapulting him onto the global stage. Despite setbacks like a controversial loss to Floyd Mayweather Jr., Canelo's resilience only intensified, propelling him to become an undisputed champion across weight divisions. Today, Canelo Alvarez stands as a symbol of Mexican boxing excellence, transcending the sport to become a cultural icon. Despite uncertainties surrounding his future in the ring due to medical concerns, Canelo remains steadfast in prioritizing his health and family above all. His journey from humble beginnings to international stardom exemplifies the power of dedication, passion, and unwavering pursuit of a dream.